What's going on, buddy? I just saw your message in the profit loss section. You said heartbreak every darn time. My new trading plan is to never trade the day after passing an eval. This literally happened to you 6 times in a row now. Okay, so this is what we're going to get into. I'm looking at your loss right here of 18.5. Your trailing threshold is $2,500, so you got about 750 left, right? I don't know if you blew this account or not, but what I need you to get the best understanding of is you got to stop and ask yourself this question: what am I doing wrong? Am I over leveraging? Did I go in with too many contracts? Am I over trading? Is my stop loss situation, right? And I actually just created a brand new account so that I can show you how that done. So I spent my money. I want to show you how this works. And when you're setting up your trades going forward for your funded accounts, and you should practice this anytime you're trading, but especially for your funded account, because I know when you're trying to get the funded account, you can be super aggressive. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it costs you 35, 37, 40 or whatever, but use it as if you were day trading your regular account. You want to make sure that you're getting the most out of that practice period, right? So come over to here and you're gonna click on risk settings underneath the settings, that the triple bar thing. We'll go over there in a second. Okay, risk settings. For first and foremost, I want you to come to your daily loss limit. That's $500. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care how your trades are going. If you lose $500 total, your day is done. Your day is done. You got to stop, go back to the drawing board, and look into starting the next day. And you have to have this self-control. You have to force yourself to have this self-control. Weekly loss limit. Your trailing threshold is $2,500, so you're gonna put in $2,500 there, right? Every time you take a loss, you're gonna come in here and you're gonna reduce it by the amount that you lost plus $100. So if you lose $300, you now have $2,100, because I want you to always have $100 buffer no matter what, so that you're protected in case things don't go your way aggressively, right? So instantly, $2,400 is your trailing threshold for the week. You lose $300, you're down to $2,100, so on and so forth. So your trailing threshold minus $100 is going to be your weekly loss limit. You go to the next check, your daily profit target. The most you're allowed to have on a $50,000 account is $15,000. So type in 14,500. Okay. 14,500 is going to go into your weekly target now. Let's say you trade 5 days. The most you're allowed to have over that 5-day period is going to be 72,500, because you're multiplying 14,500 times 5. So $72,500. Okay, after that, you're just going to click on save and close out. Then we're going to come over here to the trading view screen, right? And from trading view, very specific what I want you to do. You're going to one contract. Okay, because the thing is, are you going too fast is a question that you really have to answer for yourself, because it doesn't matter if you get the $3,000 in 1 day or if you get it in 15 days. You're not going to get paid any faster, okay, until they change the rule set, right? So just try to get $500 a day. And what is $500 with one contract? That is a $10 move. So you want to set up the best possible trades you can to hit $10 moves. A $10 move is literally just $1 on SPY. So I got SPY right here queued up in my thing, and I want to go for a $10 move. So we're pushing to the downside, but we're going up. So let's say I was getting market right here, right? And click that. Now I'm looking for a $10 move. Look at how small a $10 move actually is. It's completely inconsequential, right? But it starts going my way. I go halfway to 250 immediately. Okay? So I'm halfway, 250. $250. I'm already part of the way there. And this is how you have to look at this. I'm already part of the way to my trade. As this goes down, I'm going to take $100. Okay, so as soon as I see $100, 112, there it is. We're going to go ahead and shift our stop loss up to right here. And when we see that 125 again, we're going to modify.
Stop fill.
Locking in the profit. That is another thing I want you to do. Lock in your profits. Okay, that was a very simple trade. We got in market. We made $100 of the $500 that we're looking to make a day. So let's say you make 5 trades, then that's $100 a trade. Let's say you make 2 trades, that's $250 a trade. You can get it in one trade. Now I could definitely get this in one trade. I can get it to come down to right here. As you can see, let me put on limit real quick so that you can see what my trade actually looked like. As you can see, I got in right there. Sell one limit. Make sure that we don't get in by mistake. 51.75. That's all it looks like. That's $500 right there. From here to there is $500. Let me cancel this. And as you can see, I was on my way to 250 with no problem, right? So slow down, reduce the amount of contracts. You're going to get it way easier if you reduce the amount of contracts. We're almost at $500 right there. I could have sat here on this brand new account and got myself $500 in my first trade, literally just hopping on after reading your message. Like, you just saw me come to the charts. I looked at the levels. The levels are here and there. Okay. That's the current range they're in. It's from here to there. We are almost to $500. And if you can get $500 a day, you're going to get your $3,000 in 6 days. You don't need to go really aggressive and go 10 contracts or 5 contracts or 4 contracts or however many contracts. You just need one contract with a goal of moving $10. Like I said, that is a $1 move on SPY. A $1 move on SPY is, let's see where we're at now really quickly. I want to go from market to 51, 56.14. 14, not 44. So look at that. We're basically at $450. And that I literally just took a trade just to show you that when you're bouncing off of the 200 EMA on the 1 minute, I know what's going to happen solely based off of the range that we create. Whenever we create a range, I am so locked into my particular stock that I can tell you what's going to happen based off of the amount of money that we're sitting at over here and where the range of the actual current trade is. So look at that. Really quickly, we would have hit $450. And I closed out at $100 just to give you an example that it doesn't have to be super aggressive. You don't need to pull in $3,000 a day. Once you get a buffer of $5,000, this is what I want you to do. I want you to start with 4 contracts. Okay, and I want you to lock into 4 contracts for a month, not just that day that you're at 5,000 and you get to 10,000, because now your same exact trade gets you $1,600. This should be 40, and this should be 10. But we'll do 12, $3. So $600 to $2,000. Let's do 20. Let's do 2 for 1. 2 for 1. You're risking $1,000. But your daily limit is 5. So like as you get to $5,000, you can raise your daily limit to 600. Okay, so 12, 40, and 12. Still a $10 move, and then a $3 loss. Okay, if you want a little bit more leverage, add $50 or add $100. So now you're still doing basically 3 to 1 instead of 2 to 1 at that point. And let's see, we got down to 450, and that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of some other things that could really help you out. Just more than anything, slow down, get a good feel for the market. Don't jump in and out of trades. Don't do anything too aggressive. You don't need to go super aggressive to make a lot of money. One contract will make you exactly what you need to get paid, and your goal is to get paid first. Okay, but now let's say you got that $500 a day and you're 10 days in. So now you're at $5,000. Now you have 2 pay periods in the same pay period, but then you still have a whole, on average, 15 days between pay periods or whatever. So look at the calendar. So you go to the week. So Monday, let's say you pass Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put you at 19. So tomorrow would be the last day of that. 5 there, 5 here, and then you have until Monday. So you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, why not just do this? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 days. You now have 13 days to get paid, right? No rush. $500, $500. I don't care if it's $100, $200. Even if you only hit $200 for 10 of the days and then $250 on 2 of the other ones, another $100 on one of these 3 days here, 4 days here, and you're at the $2,600 goal that you have for yourself. Slow down. Don't give them free money, because that is the gist of what ATF is like, if you're going in here and going aggressive, we're almost at $500. It's so dope to me that you'll learn to get to this point. We are almost at the $10 move I told you we needed. We're about to hit that $10 move. I should have stayed in that trade and made my $500. You see what I'm talking about? Market to fit. We are over $500. We at $650. And that's just literally 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. And we are at $650. You can do this, my guy. You can do this. Just slow down. You're going to get paid. You're going to get the money that you desire. Slow down. We are over $600 right now, and I'm out of that trade. But like I said, I just did that to show you how this works. Understand the range. It creates a range. You now have support right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 support. Okay. You now have a top right here. Resistance. You have your range. Play the range to the downside. You'll know if you're going to break out because we would have already been at the 5-minute 200 EMA, which is way up here. But we're not breaking out. We're pushing back down. So you're going to have another opportunity now right here to get into that trade to the upside. So I could take the exact same trade now to the upside.
Order filled.
And then I would just sit the exact same thing, 50%. Now don't do what I just did. Don't just randomly take trades or whatever. But you get the gist of what I'm talking about here. Like, you can make the money fairly easily. Just want to get out of this trade in the green. 66 cents, 67 cents, 70 cents. Boom, modify. Take your profit, you know? Take your profit. It does not have to be super duper difficult. Get in there, make your $10 trade, $1 on SPY, take your profit, and I can do this over and over and over again because I understand my stock. So I want you to take one stock, learn your one stock inside and out. Yeah, all of these other plays are great. Nvidia's going crazy, Meta's going crazy, Microsoft, Tesla, Apple, whatever your stock is, I don't care. Learn one stock. If you're trading futures, learn one of the big dogs. Learn the S&P 500, learn the NASDAQ, learn the Russell. I don't care which one it is. Learn the Nikkei if you're going to be trading at nighttime. But I want you to learn one stock and trade that one stock every day for a month. And notice how your trading is going to improve greatly. And I mean massive improvements on your trading by trading just one stock. I understand how this stock moves so well because it's all I do. It's all I do. And I won't trade anything else because if this is going to make me money for the rest of my life, I need to be good at it. I need to be damn near perfect at it. And I'm sorry for cursing, but I need to be darn near perfect at it. Okay. And I curse, by the way, guys, just so you know, I swear. I'm not one of those people who don't swear, but I try not to do it for the YouTube videos. So learn your one stock, pick one. S&P 500 is a beautiful stock. The NQ or NASDAQ is a QQQ if you're trading it on options, is a beautiful stock. And they move a lot every single day. Look at all this. Look at this massive fall. You could have got in up here at 56.60 when it wicked up a little bit, and you could have been riding this down for the rest of the day, just adjusting your stop loss. And let's do the math on that. Let's get the math on that. To the downside, 56.61 is where it was at, right? And where are we now? We are at 56.01. One contract, $3,000. And we ain't even at the bottom, but one contract would have made you $3,000 a day. You don't have to get it fast. You just got to get it. You feel me? Don't make it harder than it has to be, you know? Keep it super simple. Keep it super simple. We are about to reach 2 o'clock, so we started to put down to the downside. Let's see if we can fight this off. If not, we're going to go on back down here, and I'm going to be looking to get into a trade to the upside from the low, or to see if we were going to break through there. But that's it for me, guys. You have a great day. I hope this helped, man. You know, just slow down and you're going to be just fine. And the thing I want to show you about my trades especially, I just made $3,785 using the exact same technique that I taught you, right? Obviously, I'm using more contracts because I'm used to it. Do what you're used to. Okay, I'm risking the same 5 to 1, $5,700 to $1,000, so I can only lose $200. I can only lose $2 at a time, right? But what I'm waiting for is for us to come down here, and then I would take my trade to the upside. And as you can see, we had resistance up there. I got in from resistance. I rode it all the way down, and we're at $3,700. You can do this again. This is almost a $20 move, so 2 contracts, that's $2,000. And now we're up to 5,000 using the exact same technique, okay? You see us coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, finding a bottom, bouncing off that bottom and letting it go back up. And we're risking $1,500 to gain, well, now just 10. So right here. May not come all the way down there, but we did make $5,000 and we got tomorrow. There's another thing I need you to realize is there's always tomorrow, dude. So I can cancel this out right now and just be like, whatever, but I made $5,000 using the technique that I just showed you. And yes, look at me. I'm using 10 contracts. That's because I've taken the time to build up the skill that it takes to hold on to 10 contracts, to sweat it out, to deal with the stress that comes along with it, and to, and to understand when I need to exit. And that's the key. You got to get really good so that you can get really fast. And the faster you can be fast, the better off you will be. Now I'm going to cancel this order, right? Because there's no real reason for me to sit in it because the level is currently right here, but we are pushing down a little bit lower. And if we do like flush this area out, I kind of feel like we might fall further to the downside. So I kind of don't want to be sitting right here if that's going to be the case. You know, but like I said, $5,000 is a great amount. I can cancel this out. Let me go back and look at the 1 hour and see how far down we could possibly go. If we go down any further. Broke that level so we could get to these wicks right here. I think I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna move this down here. Move this to right here. Make that 1,500 there. Modify that. I feel like this is a safe area to go to. Like I said, I'm not looking for that to happen, but if we do, I'm there and I'm waiting for it, and I'm only risking $1,500 of my profit, which would take me down to $3,500, which is more than I really want to lose. You know what? I'm gonna just be done. I'm gonna be done for the day. 5K is beautiful. If I see another opportunity, I'll take it, but 5K is really good.